The prison where Paralympian Oscar Pistorius spent nearly a year is one of the most notorious in South Africa, with a reputation for gang violence and overcrowding. Most prisoners are in communal cells, and there are continuous complaints of abuse by fellow inmates as well as officials. There are about 24 single cells, and much of the focus of this show round centred on this: the single cell in the prison's hospital wing once occupied by the man known as the Blade Runner. The prison authorities have been very keen to show that Oscar Pistorius received no preferential treatment. This is the size of the cell. There's someone else in it now, but you can see it's a single bed occupancy, but very little room, with a small little basin for him to use, but pretty much not an awful lot else. The prison authorities fitted rails in the hospital wing bathroom to accommodate the double amputee. But criticism that this and his segregation amounted to favourable treatment was vigorously denied.
Oscar Pistorius also is entitled to those conditions, that we must make sure that whilst he is incarcerated or in our care, he is not assaulted, raped, victimized, intimidated, murdered, assaulted, escape, and so on. So, as far as I can remember, Oscar Pistorius was the first double amputee we had in the department. So, we do provide special care for special needs of offenders, because the needs of offenders are not the same.
It's all very different to where the runner is now, under house arrest at his uncle's home in one of Pretoria's most exclusive neighbourhoods. Here he has access to a private gym and pool, as well as his own cottage. He's been spotted attending the community service he now has to do. In this case, he was on his way to mop floors in a police station. But apart from this photograph, posted by his aunt on social media on his 29th birthday a few days ago, little has been seen of the athlete. Within the next few days, the runner will find out whether he's headed back here to prison. The Supreme Court of Appeal judges have spent the last 3 weeks pondering if they should overturn his original conviction of culpable homicide for shooting his girlfriend Reeva Steenkamp. The prosecution argued the trial judge got it wrong, and the athlete should have been convicted of the far more serious murder charge. If the appeal panel agrees with that, the runner's likely to end up back here for many years. The minimum sentence for murder, unless there are extenuating circumstances, is 15 years in jail. Inmates who've done the same anger management courses, as well as other courses, spoke glowingly of the benefits as their guards looked on.
They've taught me, if a person is angry to you or is angry to you, you have to how to communicate with him, because that anger to anger, it doesn't solve any problem. So you have to know how to manage it. If you are here, you have to know what you want. If it's a mistake, then you will understand, okay, I've done a mistake, then it means I have to fix my mistake. Then go on with life, and then be with community outside, and then how you have to know how to deal with the problems.
There will be people in here who think they're innocent. How difficult is it to be rehabilitated if you believe you're innocent?
If you believe that you are innocent, it means you have to go to the courses, and then that's where they will cool you down.
This was all about showing the benefits of jail and the opportunities to be had. But this is a prison with a fearsome reputation where even the most hardened criminals cower. Once the official site of capital punishment in South Africa during the apartheid era. And no one wants to come back here. Alex Crawford, Sky News, Pretoria.